Hey guys, axelroo here. I wanted to take some time out and introduce you to my roommate. He's been my roommate for about 3 years, maybe 4. His name is Tyrnn. So say hi, Tyrnn. Okay, so that's maybe not Tyrnn, but it's about as close as you're going to get to the actual Tyrnn. What happened last night is he commissioned a fursuit, and the maker wanted a duct tape dummy to demonstrate his size. And so we went to Walmart, got about 4 rolls of 55-yard duct tape, 2 big bags of polyfill, and of course some old clothes that he didn't want anymore. So those are the ingredients for making a duct tape dummy. Now there's many demonstrations of how to do this online, but I just want to give you some personal experiences from actually making this duct tape dummy, because since he's in there, I have to be the one to wrap him around. So when I first started, I started doing the mummification method, going cross over and over again, and it didn't turn out too well because there were some complications, and I'll tell you what that is. So this is the torso where I went around and around, and we kind of spun him like a ballerina. And I did the same, I think, for this arm. This one was also mummified in the same usual style that you would see in the Scooby-Doo cartoon. But the problem was that it made it so tight. Well, here's the way to put it. When you have to be the person in the duct tape dummy, eventually you have to get out, and the only way to get out is, and so it makes it so tight that you have a much greater chance of striking blood. And it was very minor, but I did. But later on I started adapting a different technique because, well, not for safety reasons because I didn't know at the time, but because it looked much cooler. What I started doing then, after the torso, on the legs, I started making strips. What I mean by strips is I made strips that just went all the way from the waist all the way down to the ankle. Just straight solid strips. And what it kind of does, it makes, number one, not only does it look better, but it kind of looks like a big glossy pair of slacks. See, look how much better that is as compared to this torso. It's not too bad either, but it's really thick, it's really tight, and so is this arm. We had a hell of a time getting him out of the suit because the arms were so tight. At least this one was. I started applying the strip technique to this arm thereafter, saying, that's much lighter and it looks cooler. It looks like a hazmat suit or a fire suit, and I absolutely love it. Down here you can see the sleeve of his former sweatshirt he's been departed with. If we pull out this leg, you'll see the jeans. So you're basically putting duct tape over clothing. Okay, so that's how he did it. So what we learned here is that the mummification, bad. Don't do it. Nice big long strips that go downward over the leg and down the arm are good. They take a little bit longer, but the quality of the duct tape dummy is that much better. It looks freaking cool. I want to make one just for making's sake now. I really feel better about doing this. Of course, after you have the duct tape dummy, we have to get the person out. So what we had to do, we had to turn him on his side. And posing like this is a pain in the ass, I'll tell you that much. So I had to get the scissors, cut down the arm without cutting my roommate, and I failed once. And then down the side, down the pat leg. We already covered it up so you can't see the incision. And then lastly, you're just on the back of the head, or the back of the neck. You just have to make a slit right down here so he can pull his head out, and then pull his other arm out the opposing arm if it's not too tight already. So we got him out, patched it back up, and then we fill him full of polyfill. Now 2 bags may not seem like very much, but once the polyfill expands, it does a pretty good job. The only problem is he will not hold still in the damn chair. Sit. Wow, this is the most obedient roommate ever. So this concludes an examination of our duct tape dummy. Tweet me, YouTube me, comment me if you need any more advice on do a duct tape dummy. But you can find plenty of references of this online. So take care, guys. Have a great day. Go outside.